Yo, what's good, party people, fat boy family? Listen, man, let's go ahead and jump right in it. I know I said I wasn't necessarily going to do full reviews only on Fat Boy Fridays, you know what I'm saying? And clearly today is not Friday, but I was able to get in over the weekend, highly anticipated release. Y'all see what it is from the house of Mancera Paris. We had that newly released Mancera Amberful. Mancera Amberful. Woody, citrus, amber, fresh, spicy, powdery, floral, which I don't really get a lot of that, but according to Fragrantica. But I was able to get this in over the weekend and I'm real excited. So this is kind of going to be more of first impressions because I have gone ahead and opened it. A lot of times I'll try to do better when I get a fragrance and I'll actually save the entire opening, like unboxing and everything for y'all. So it's not necessarily an unboxing, but definitely first impression. I did open it. I did go ahead and spray just to see what I was able to get in the air, and definitely have my thoughts and want to share. For those of you who do not know, I have shared that Mancera was my first introduction to quote unquote niche fragrances. Was the first niche I ever purchased. Some people really don't consider Mancera a niche house, even though they are. They get blamed a lot for kind of quote unquote cloning a lot of other fragrances, but I think they stand alone and they do a great job in their DNA. You know, even though they may share some DNA with other fragrances, which every fragrance house does, definitely they stand alone. But I'm excited about this. Of course, you know, you can look at the bottle and tell that it looks a lot, you know, like the Instant Crush bottle, except the gradient at the bottom, you can tell the juice is a little bit different color. But let's go ahead and jump right in, you know, talk about my thoughts. I'll show you guys the packaging. Let's just start with the packaging presentation. Y'all already know you get that fingerprint magnet of a box. Simple box, you know what I'm saying? All your information on the back from Mancera. And then you got your batch code information, you know, on the bottom. And of course, it ain't Mancera if it don't come with the famous pouch. You know, you either get that gold or silver pouch with it. Really, really clever, really authentic to Mancera. Nobody else. I think maybe one other company does that, but nobody else really does that. And of course, the bottle, my favorite bottle. I just love this bottle style. I love this bottle style. Probably why I love Joe Milano Paris, their brand. Probably why I love their line so much, because they have a similar bottle style. But I'll show you the bottle once again. Of course, y'all already know this is the fingerprint magnet. And then look at the details there on the cap as well. And then you have batch information again on the bottom. You definitely see the color of the juice. Y'all already know we have those famous, those magnetic caps. Those famous magnetic caps, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much the presentation. You know, 4 ounces, this is 120 ml bottle. Actually got this in from Fragrance Buy. Heck of a price. I think it was maybe 106, 107. Like if you try to go buy this retail right now, it's going 190. Fragrance Buy, I was able to get it a little over $100, you know, so for a new release, a little over 100, you know what I'm saying? And the shipping was quicker than it normally is from Fragrance Buy coming from Canada. So that was dope. But y'all already know, Mancera probably, let's get into this atomizer. Mancera probably has, like, if not, and it would have been cool if they start putting details on the caps. There's a couple of companies that's doing that, but that'd be a nice addition, Mancera, but y'all probably charge $20 more for that. But y'all already know they got some of the best atomizers in the game. Oh my God. Let's get that on skin. An amazing, 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 wow, an amazing scent. Now I'm gonna tell you right off gate, I've seen what people are saying online, and a lot of people compare this to Ganymede. Now here's the thing, I don't own Ganymede. I've never smelled Ganymede. The ironic thing is, I was gonna wait to do this video tomorrow because I have a decant coming in from Scent Split. Ganymede is included in that. So really, I'll probably end up doing another video, another comparison, just to see, you know what I'm saying, the thoughts. But what I did get, like when I first sprayed this in the air, it reminded me of Bulgari Tiger or Tigar. Tiger, Tigger, potato, tomato, you know, however you prefer to pronounce it. That's what I really got in the opening. And oddly enough, I haven't heard anybody really bring that up, really compare that. I think I've seen Ross talk about this. I've seen Ashton talk about this. And I've seen Selly Knows It All talk about this so far. I haven't seen anybody else talk about this particular release so far. It doesn't mean that other people don't have it, but I just haven't. Those are the only 3 reviews that I've seen on it. And I think Ross is the only person that brought up the whole Bulgari thing. That's what I got in the opening, you know. But to me, Bulgari Tiger is a little bit more spicy. I think you get a little bit more of that fresh spicy. Now, again, just going off of Fragrantica, the main accords are supposed to be woody, citrus, amber, fresh, spicy. Ganymede, you know, has more of a mineral accord in it. I don't really get that with this. So looking at the note breakdown, the accord breakdown, I can understand why people may say that, but I'm gonna find out tomorrow once I actually get the decant in. But just to tell you what the top notes are, we got that yuzu, which I believe is Chinese, Calabrian bergamot, pink pepper, which I can smell a little bit of that. That's that fresh spicy. Now I think Bulgari Tiger is a lot more. It's a lot more. Tiger is definitely more spicier in the opening than this is. And you got nutmeg in the middle. We got amberwood, violet, patchouli, and in the base we got cedarwood, amber, and that moss. All right, so one of the things I've noticed is that opening to me, very smooth, very creamy. It's not like your normal citruses that can be very, like, I don't want to say piney, but like pine needles. Like it's like, not like it smells piney, but borderline pine saw cleaner. Like this is great. This is smooth. There's a creaminess, a sweetness to the way that they did this opening. I'm assuming that's the Calabrian bergamot and that yuzu. I'm assuming those are probably like sweeter citruses, as sweet as you can get without going orange. You know, orange can be very sweet in the opening, but it's as sweet as you can get without going orange. It's not sour. Like I love the opening and the way that it's done. And you can tell, like I said, I've sprayed this one time before. Smells beautiful in the air, but on skin, those woods really start to come through. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was almost not disappointed because Mancera is Mancera. It's a great fragrance, but I was like, dang, is this really different? And when I get that Ganymede tomorrow, like, is it gonna be so different for Bulgari Tiger that it's gonna be like, you know, should I have waited? Should I have got a sample? Because this really was a blind buy. Mancera is one of those things I won't sample. Like, I have a lot of decants from a lot of other things that I want to try. Mancera is one of those lines, those niche brands. I just jump out there. I don't sample. I'll do a full blind buy. But you can start to see where that patchouli and that amberwood and that violet, that's that slight floral is coming through and it's starting to change. And this right here, honestly, is probably going to end up being one of Mancera's best, most popular. Like, this is good. Like, this is real good. This is definitely, I can see it's going to be a compliment magnet. Like I said, I haven't really worn it. I may probably wear this tomorrow to really test the longevity. It's Mancera though. You know, Manceras, they pretty much perform. You get great longevity mostly out of them. I don't know if I don't think this is going to be the beast that Instant Crush is, or let's see, not Tonka Cola, Red Tobacco. I think Instant Crush and Red Tobacco are probably Mancera's like most beast mode fragrances. And I think Red Tobacco is probably the beast out of the group. I'm gonna tell you another one that a lot of people sleep on that they don't know about, and I actually have it. And I'm just looking because I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's silver. It's silver blue. You would think it was a blue like fragrance, you know, another Dylan Blue, another Bleu de Chanel, but it's caramel. So they kind of took the Bond No. 9 New York Nights route, where you see that blue bottle, you think another blue scent, you know, another oceanic, you know, aromatic, you know, fresh aquatic style scent. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. And so and don't get it wrong, it doesn't smell anything like New York Nights, but that caramel, and a lot of people sleep on that. I don't see a lot of people talk about that silver blue. I love it. I love it. It's not one of the most preferred Manceras, but it definitely is good. So even though this is not red tobacco beast mode, this is not instant crush beast mode, because you got to be careful with them. Like this right here smells so beautiful coming off the skin. Now, I'm not going to say unisex. It does lean, those woods make it lean a little bit more masculine for me. I know women will love this though. A lot of the women I know that love wearing male, you know, more masculine dominant fragrances, they'll definitely have an appreciation for this, because again, that bergamot, that Calabrian bergamot makes this very creamy in that opening. So you still get a freshness. I'm not really getting a lot of spice. I'm not getting a lot of spice, very creamy. This is almost like, I don't want to say lemon meringue pie. I almost want to say key lime pie. It doesn't smell like pie. And it's hard to really kind of convey, because the way the woods are coming through and the amber is starting to come through is very smooth. Like the scent is changing. Like it's evolving. So again, you're still getting some of that freshness from the top, but all of that amber, that cedar wood, that some of that violet, that patchouli, those woods, that amber wood is really starting to come through, that moss, and really starting to shine. But definitely more men are probably going to be drawn to this. I think this is going to be a compliment magnet. Based on what I'm getting right now, those two sprays off skin, I don't know how the sillage is going to be. You know what I'm saying? The sillage will probably be moderate. I don't think it's going to be enormous like an instant crush or red tobacco. Based on what longevity, I can see this probably in somewhere around 6 to 8 hours. So a full work day, I can see that being a sweet spot. I would wear this time of the year, September. And if you're in the South, North Carolina, I'm in North Carolina, you can probably get away with this up till October. Homecoming, maybe. It depends on how the weather is changing. And right now it looks like we may be in for a cool fall, a cold winter. I don't think this is a everyday all year round. As far as I'm concerned, I think you can wear basically anything all year round. But I think if you're gonna wear this, this is more suited for spring and summer, like 80-degree summer. Like 80-degree summer, date night summer. I wouldn't wear this in the daytime unless I'm going to a day party or something like that. Or maybe it's like 4 or 5 o'clock, like happy hour, or the sun is starting to set. You can get away with it. I wouldn't wear this in the wintertime. I don't think it's gonna perform in the wintertime. I think the fall and early fall is probably gonna be the cutoff for this. If you're in the office, I think you can get away with it. I think this is a great office wear scent. I think this is a great church scent. I think this is a great courtroom scent. I think this is a great date night scent. I think this is, I wouldn't wear this to the gym though. Like, it's kind of like Bulgarian Tiger. I wouldn't wear this to the gym. I wouldn't wear this to necessarily go do errands in. This is brunch. I could definitely do brunch in this. Even though I said I wouldn't wear it in the daytime, I could do brunch in this. This gives me brunch vibes. Maybe all through the day. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. But yeah, like first impressions, absolutely good. Like I said, I really want to wait till I get that decan in from Scent Split of Ganymede tomorrow, and then I'll really be able to do a skin on skin comparison, you know, to see how they compare. And then I'm going to wear this tomorrow and just really see what the performance is. But first impressions, absolutely love it. I think, again, this is probably going to end up being one of Mancera's best. And again, like I said, I just love the bottle. I just got to show y'all that one more time. Again, but from the house of Mancera Paris, we have Amberful. Let me know. Like I said, I bought it from Fragrance Buy. I think they may be sold out right now. I will go ahead and post the link. Everything y'all know will be posted down in the description. But let me know what you think. Do you have it? Do you want it? Do you have a decant? You know, is it worth the blind buy? I think it's worth the blind buy. I think if you're into fresh, spicy, even though there's not a lot of spiciness, I think that pink pepper is really, it really stays on the top and it's really kind of pulled back. So if you notice, like Bulgari Tiger, and then you know they have the clone Afnan Tarathi Blue, a lot spicier. This spice is smooth, like it's a hint of it. It's almost like it's not even there. Like you can, and it may be more amber than spice, but it's still very fresh. Still very fresh. Not fresh like Prada Luna Rosa freshness, but like, and I get a slight Luna Rosa carbon vibe in here somewhere. I might be tripping. I might just be making it up right now, but kind of in the air, just a small hint, but not that type of freshness. But it's still fresh in a way, very creamy, like a sexy fresh. That's why I wouldn't wear this to the gym. This is not something I would want to go work out in. But yeah, let me know what you think. Is it worth the blind buy? I think it's worth the blind buy. You know what I'm saying? Fragrance is subjective. So I'm not saying, you know, take my word for it. Take my nose for it though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, holla at your boy. Let's engage in the comments. What do you think? Is it something that's on your list? Are you going to be getting it? Are you excited about everything? I think Mancera's coming out with like a cherry joint. You know what I'm saying? I seen Ashton talking about. What's the other? They released this at the same time as what, Everwoods or something like that. I don't know. From what I'm hearing, it may not be worth it to get it. It may just be worth it just to stick with Amberful. But yeah, holla at your boy. Again, my goal is to help you smell better for a whole lot cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Than what you're paying. Like I said, hey, retail $190. I got mine for a little over $100, including shipping. But yeah, smell good. Feel good. When you smell good, you look good. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, life is good. So yeah, I'll holler at y'all. Y'all keep it real until the next time. It's been Fat Boy Finesse. That was weird. Like, I gotta come up with a different close. That made no sense whatsoever. Yeah, I gotta come up with something different.